need y'all to listen when I say this. No cuts, no edits, no nothing. You don't need a second opinion on something God already told you he was going to do. You don't need no second opinion. Last night, I was talking to somebody about some things that I'm trying to put in motion, some things that I'm trying to do. And at the end of that conversation, their words, verbatim, was, I wouldn't speak so soon on that because it might not happen. Okay? So this morning, when I'm driving to work, I'm having a talk with God, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying this morning. And then when I get done praying and stuff, I just kind of sit and I'm riding in silence for a little bit to give God some time to talk back to me. In the midst of me sitting in silence, I start thinking about the conversation that was had last night and what was said. And immediately, God came in and said, because I see what you're doing. See, you starting to think about this stuff again. You starting to think about what other people are saying. You focusing on what other people are saying you can and can't do instead of focusing on what I told you I will do. You doing it again. In this season, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to do that. See, a lot of times people will try to tell you what can and can't happen in your life. And just because it didn't happen for them, they feel that it's not going to happen for you. But what they're forgetting is that favor ain't fair. And I know I'm favored. I know I'm favored. That ain't boasting, that ain't bragging, that ain't being arrogant. God favors me very much so. And what I'm saying is, you can't tell everybody everything. I don't care who they are to you. I don't care how long you've known them. Some things you really just can't tell people about. You don't need people's second opinion on what God is doing in your life. He said it in his words plenty of times. I'll give you the desires of your heart. All things work together for the good. He says it plenty of times in the word. So it don't matter what other people have to say about your situation. A lot of times people feel like they know how your situation gonna play out. You don't know. You don't know what God gonna do. See, the season that I'm walking in right now is a season that God promised me months and months and months ago. I didn't see it at the time because of what my current situation was at that moment. I've had to go through some things in order to get through this season. But what I'm saying is, I've worked too hard, you worked too hard to get to the level of faith that you are now, to allow other people to try to determine what your destination is going to be, to try to determine what the end of your situation is going to be. I'm in a season right now where I'm trusting and not questioning God. I'm in a season right now where I'm walking in faith and not doubt. So my thing is, if you are not praying with me, praying for me, praying over me, standing in agreement with me, sending up a prayer about my situation to God for my good, I can't afford to hear anything that you have to say. Respectfully, and we can add a little disrespect on it too. The Bible says to fix your mind on all things that are pure, all things that are good, that are holy, that are of God. So thank you for giving me your opinion, but I didn't need it. Matter of fact, it allows me to know how to move accordingly. I'm telling you, in this season, you can't be listening to all that. The enemy will try to send stuff like that, even little things like that. I don't care if they're joking. I don't care, because behind every joke is a little bit of truth. People think they know you because of your situation. You don't know what God is going to do. You don't know what God is going to do. And what could happen overnight, next week, next month, you don't know. And you won't know.